President-elect of the United States of America, Joseph R. Biden Jr., was born in a working-class town in Pennsylvania in 1942 to a Roman Catholic family. His father struggled to find a job after losing his job as an oil businessman and eventually became a car salesman to support his wife and Joe Biden's two brothers and sister. As a child and as a teenager, Joe Biden struggled with a stutter, but he bravely overcame the affliction through public speaking. He graduated from the University of Delaware and Syracuse Law School to become a lawyer. His 2020 bid for the presidency came 4 years after he opted against challenging Hillary Clinton in 2016. 4 years older than sitting President Donald Trump, Joe Biden will be 78 on inauguration date, the oldest president ever elected for the first time in the United States. Joe Biden was elected to the Senate at age 29. In 1979, he secured the passage of arms limitations agreements between the United States and the Soviet Union, reducing the risk of a global nuclear disaster. He first ran for the presidency in 1988, keeping his campaign centrist and vague to appeal to the majority of American voters. But his dream fell apart when he was accused of plagiarizing some of his speeches, including most famously a debate in Iowa where he lifted large sections of the then Labour leader Neil Kinnock's 1000 Generations speech. In 1994, Joe Biden sponsored the original Violence Against Women Act, leading to a major decline in intimate partner violence from 2.1 million victims in 1994 to 907,000 in 2010. The Democrat ran for the presidency again in 2008, but failed to get his campaign off his ground against a youthful, charismatic Barack Obama, who promptly made him his vice president for 2 terms. As vice president to President Barack Obama, he played a pivotal role in lifting the United States out of the Great Recession in 2008 and helped pass the Affordable Care Act, guaranteeing health coverage for Americans with pre-existing conditions and 20 million who were previously uninsured. A spokeswoman for President Barack Obama said that Barack Obama had relied on Joe Biden's knowledge, insight, judgment throughout both campaigns and his entire presidency. Dismissed as Sleepy Joe by President Donald Trump, Joe Biden is popular in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, his birthplace, the states that tipped him past his necessary 270 votes to win the election. Joe Biden and President Donald Trump went head-to-head twice during the campaigning period. Joe Biden is known as a moderate Democrat, and Trump's attempt to paint him as a dangerous left-wing radical have largely failed. As opposed to President Donald Trump, Joe Biden recognizes the threat of climate change and has put forward an ambitious $2 trillion plan to have a carbon-free power sector by 2035 and invest in a green economy. Joe Biden's plan for healthcare would attempt to make the Affordable Care Act passed under the President Barack Obama administration easier to navigate with more choices whilst ensuring an estimated 97% of Americans. He opposes Brexit, putting him at odds with Downing Street, and he said a Biden White House would push to protect the Northern Ireland peace deal. Joe Biden has also put forth several plans to address the coronavirus pandemic, pledging to follow the science and heed the advice of experts. Third time was a charm for Joe Biden, as he was called as President-elect of the United States of America on Saturday, the 7th of November 2020, a win he has dreamed for over 3 decades. His long, distinguished political career has been full of successes, but also of scandals, blunders, and intense heartbreak. But one can say that his experience has finally paid off, as the Democrats' victory was declared after 3 days of battle with sitting President Donald Trump. Although Donald Trump claims he has done more in 47 weeks than the Democrat has done in 47 years, Joe Biden has stayed resolute, vowing to restore the soul of America.